back to the ESL MKX Pro League presented by Xbox. This, of course, is the mid-season showdown, and we're going to go straight to the bracket to see who we have next. It's our next batch, which is going to be 4 matches straight up, no interruptions, starting off with Bread versus Immortal Angel, and then heading into Emperor Rebelo versus Scavenger928, and then I'm really excited for Crazy Steady and Bugman, and of course MK Rio versus Dab is quite possibly...
That's the one I'm excited for, man.
I feel like it has the most potential for the biggest upset because, not that Dab is irrelevant, because that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just Rio has been such a dominant force in...
Forever.
Forever, exactly, in all the NRS games. So it's just, I wonder if Dab can really utilize the fact that he's a very... I think he's an underrated player. I've
always felt that way.
I feel like a lot of people don't give him the credit that... Not necessarily don't give him the credit that he deserves, because he's not able to travel as much, and he isn't able to go to as many events. People don't really see how truly great he is.
Right, and that's, like you've mentioned before, that's what's so great about these tournaments, is that, you know, you can compete at such a high level and really get a lot of exposure in your living room. Yeah,
from your couch, or your futon, or your rollaway bed, you know, whatever.
Your trundle bed.
Whatever it is.
What are those ones that come down off the wall? They have a name. Anyways, moving forward.
No, let's go ahead and take a step back. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know what the name of it is. Yeah.
All right, moving forward finally. So we're going to start it off with Bread versus Immortal Angel. Now, Bread is, of course, a very good Ermac player. He has been here before. He's been in the top
Multiple
4
times.
before, absolutely. And he's definitely one of our stronger players. Immortal Angel has also been here before, but in the top 16. He also is from SoCal. He is one of the SoCal homies down here. So I know of him, and I know who he is. Always a solid player, especially in Justice. He did very well towards the later end of the game, because I'm not sure how much he was playing before that, but overall great player. So this one could go either way. I give a slight edge to Bread, a very slight edge to Bread.
I do too. I mean, obviously, I'm definitely rooting for SoCal, but
of course, but I do like Bread, and I think it's because we both play Ermac. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's because, you know, I feel the Ermac love. So
like with me and Senior Abram.
Yeah, you could say that. I guess. Sure.
But I think the thing about Bread is he's been super consistent.
Yes.
And that's why
very important.
He's in like, I think, like the top 3 of at least point earners. So I mean, he's always here. He's always in the top 16. I think he has a top 8 and a top 4. You know, solid player.
I apologize. We are actually still setting up Bread versus Mortal Angel, so we're actually just going to jump straight into Scavenger versus Rebelo.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because
we're not going to make him wait?
That match, no. Why would we make you guys wait? That's the last thing we want to do. So we're going to jump straight into that match, and then we will come back with, of course, Bread versus Immortal Angel. But right now it's going to be Rebelo versus Scavenger928.
So Rebelo, he was in week 4 finals.
Yes.
Last week he played Crawling Shadow.
Sub-Zero player.
Right. And he did lose to Crawling Shadow.
He did. In a very exciting set, by the way.
Yeah, that X-Ray Brutality finish that I mean, Crawling Shadow is just so good at doing that. I mean, he was waiting for it, like he knew it was coming.
He just the one thing I'm actually really impressed about Crawling Shadow, because I'm not sure if he's really a offline tournament player, is his ability to adapt. For instance, when we saw him come back just now, is pretty high. I mean, he came back after his disconnect and he made it look almost effortless.
He
in
did.
playing Killstreak. Like it was very, very one-sided. The first game that they were playing, Killstreak made some mistakes, but he was still staying in there. The second game, Killstreak was actually starting to get a little bit of an edge, and then that's when the disconnect happened, and then Crawling Shadow was just like over it. Just quite frankly, he was over it.
I'm done playing this match.
So
I'm moving forward.
I think this is interesting. Now, do you remember who Scavenger played?
No.
It's okay if you don't.
I don't. Do you remember?
I want to say it was Scorpion.
Okay. We can say that. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can agree or not, but
also, guys, make sure that you are predicting who you think will win. You can win an awesome prize. Follow that bot in Twitch chat for your chance to win a cool figurine, a copy of the game, a picture of Brian signed.
That'll go for like 12 cents on eBay.
I think you're cutting yourself a little too high there. I'd say maybe a nickel.
Wow, too high?
How do you feel about that?
Man, I just, on the respect wheel, I just got a 0.
I'm throwing a lot of disrespect your way today, Brian. What are you going to do about it?
Now I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to sign a picture and try to sell it on eBay.
Brotherhood of one-time winners only?
Hey, so far in the season, you've only had one background of White Lotus too, so.
That's actually not true. Twice.
No, not on camera.
Twice?
Not on the week. Like, not in the,
actual
on camera?
Season. What is this? Screens where it never happened? Get out of here.
Yeah, that's exactly.
We were completely wrong. I actually do remember now. It was Quan Chi, because he wore the secondary costume every time he played.
I don't remember that at all.
Well, you are getting old.
Wow. We're back to that. So Rebelo, once again using the blue steel skin. That's pretty cool. I remember last week he was using the Cold War skin, which is so cool.
Supporting the blue steel, thank you so much. And here we go.
Running overhead, just do it.
One thing I like about Rebelo is he really utilizes all the options he's given, especially when he puts you in the corner. He's very strong at identifying what he needs to do to stay in control. And here we go, unfortunately, throwing him out of the corner.
Oh, and he eats an NJP.
And this could be huge, but he does have Breaker if he decides that he wants to use it if he gets caught. And I would suggest using Breaker right about meow. There it is.
You say meow?
All right, here we go. Sky drop.
That is
no.
Interesting choice. This
should be it. He should. I mean,
why even bring Puggles?
Approaches.
Meters, bro.
Round 2. Fight.
The meters.
Oh,
slides under.
I really love the way he's used. Oh, now remember that has absolutely 0 armor on the way down.
Yeah, we saw that.
Not that he used armor, but just in case if he did, it wouldn't have even mattered.
We saw that last week where he got a hard knockdown.
Good
on
break.
Quan Chi out of his sky drop.
Good break to keep him in the corner. Now he's keeping him here. This is exactly where Rebelo wants him. There's really not. Oh, but he just runes, and he gets caught.
Oh man, that was a good read there by Scavenger.
Scavenger could be looking to close it out here, but he's just gonna back off and summon Puggles. Wow. And he's this should be it. And it is. Oh,
the sky drop.
Like I gotta say, I really love Quan's first costume. I mean, this one's good too, but I just really love the way they design, especially with the secondary color where he's all white. Like his costume is white too. He looks like a powder, if you will.
He does.
A very handsome. Never mind.
What?
I'm sorry.
We're
moving on.
Wait, no, let's take a step back.
No, let's take a step forward. Please, many steps forward.
Many steps, so run. Oh, see, here we go. See, that's all he needed.
As long as you don't run out of stamina. See what I did there?
Well, if you just...
It was a reference to MKX. Like
if you just
when you run out of stamina, you can't backdash.
You have to run, of course.
You can't, you can...
Thanks, buddy.
Limited options. You can't throw interactables. You can't break. You start sweating.
Right.
Right?
Get thirsty.
Yeah.
You run out of stamina.
Hey, anything's possible in this
possible.
crazy world. All right, going into game number 2.
Will the costume change?
We actually saw that it really did make a difference last week.
I don't think it did at all.
Wow. Why am I here? Oh, but he uses the wrong rune.
And there's no punish, though, from...
And that should be a punish. Beautiful.
All right. Wow.
Oh, reset with the overhead, but misses the second one. Still gets...
Wow.
This is a bad situation. This is not where Quan Chi wants to be, even with armor.
Oh, man, he's dropping those combos, but it's still really good corner pressure.
Able to poke out. No punish.
Scrambling for a punish there, but doesn't make it work.
Yeah, he really wanted it.
Yeah,
and smartly so.
He tried really hard.
I really love the way he's using slide in this matchup.
Great punish. Okay. All right, so I don't want to say you were right about the costume change,
but I was. No, it's okay.
Hey.
Round 2.
Hey, every dog has his day. Sometimes I'm right, most of the time I'm wrong. And that's safe, but getting caught with the overhead.
Doesn't convert it though.
Back to a very good button for Quan Chi.
Certainly converted that one.
Yes, he did. And that was
the blocking.
Nice.
The blocking by Rebelo and a perfect punish here.
Very good. And again, resetting with that overhead. Oh, slides right under. A little too low profile there.
Yeah.
And that's
great punish here.
That was risky.
Yeah. Scavenger's going to make him pay for it.
Oh, a little too early. Was still stuck in block stun, and he wasn't able to get the grab. But now a nice combo for Scavenger, and he drops it.
Oh, no punish.
Nice use of the air skull to get away from that ice ball, but he's still going to the corner regardless of whether he wants to or not. And now Rebelo's going to pressure. Beautiful use of armor to counter the rune.
Oh! Just the jump hard.
Hey, remember when we were talking about the costume change and you said you didn't think it mattered? Did you want to go and revisit that?
Sub-Zero
Remember,
wins.
I don't even know. I remember when you were calling Quan Chi handsome.
Handsome Chi?
Or whatever you were going to say.
I don't know, man. I'm just a guy. I'm just a regular old guy.
No respect from the Wheel of Fate.
The Wheel of Respect has been very disrespectful today.
It has been. It has been.
It's almost like
Sub-Zero.
they just refilled those numbers with 3s and 2s.
Sub-Zero.
What? I didn't say anything. All right, so now Scavenger switching to another costume. This is my favorite, if you remember me briefly visiting that topic.
I recall.
So I think now Scavenger's going to be able to get a good read on Rebelo simply because he changes his costume.
He's obviously listening to the stream.
That would be cheating, but
Oh,
wow.
That
That's still comboed, though. That was all one combo. He didn't wait long enough.
Trans.
And unfortunately,
Waited too long.
yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because Scavenger now has him in a great damage opportunity again, full screen.
Zoning. Oh, smart stuff.
Throws the clone. I like that. Got him out of the air, and ooh, he got him pressing buttons. That is a frame trap, and it is also safe. He uses another. Wow. Here we go in the corner. This is exactly where he wants Quan. Again, Quan is very weak in the corner. Throws him right back in. Smart decision. Throws the clone. Nice sky drop though to avoid it, and he's gonna use the burst anyways.
That was clutch.
Round 2.
So this is actually a run back from last week. I do totally remember this match.
You do totes remember? Yeah.
I totes.
I figured you would.
Oh, just wrong.
Couldn't convert though.
Man, blows the clone up.
Because unfortunately couldn't convert off of that overhead because he was going down for a sky drop, so his hitbox dropped way lower than normal. But here we go, blocking.
Again. Smart stuff there.
I like the grab.
Yeah.
Down spacing was unreal.
Yeah. He didn't even try to block it. He just
No.
knew. He knew. I was like, I'm good.
That was some Neo action.
All right. Can he turn it around here? He needs some momentum.
Oh, okay. Uppercut.
Oh, wow.
He's going to get a decent amount of corner carry here. In fact, he gets him to the corner, and that's what I'm talking about. He only has armor on the way down, and if you hit him when he's coming from the top of the screen, it's an automatic punish.
Right, so we saw a multi-hit move there by Sub-Zero blowing that up.
And just like I said, the costume change was not going to work for Scavenger because Rebelo had already used it.
He played the card already?
He played the card already.
Sorry, man. It's one per match. I played the costume change card.
Wins.
Very, very good stuff. That was a close match. Scavenger was definitely able to get some things going for himself. Unfortunately, Rebelo put him in the corner, and he just completely stopped him. And again, I can't stress this enough because a lot of people think, ooh, a 10.
What?
A lot of people are saying Quan Chi, you know, he's too good or his options are too good. But, you know, of course he has great mix-up. His Vortex is probably the best in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
But he has his weakness. If you are able to get past that, if you are able to put him in the corner or even get any pressure on him mid-screen, it's very difficult, for him to get any sort of defense going because he really doesn't have any options to armor out of all that.
Yeah, and we saw that demonstrated there quite a bit. Scavenger was really doing everything he could.
Yeah, no, he was,
yeah,
and he was playing smart.
Yeah, he was. Rebelo just.
But Rebelo just knew how to abuse his character.
Yeah, that's actually the best way to put it. He just knew how to abuse it.
Here we go, another nice combo. He's going to use the EX Ice Ball to get him pretty much to the corner, and there he is.
All right, this is where he wants it. We just get
Good
that
blocks.
ice clone out of here.
No counter pokes. Oh, here we go.
That was
nice
good
burst.
stuff. Smart stuff by Rebelo here. And Rebelo obviously did beat him last week.
And this is exactly how you put him in the corner, and no one puts Baby in the corner, but it's happening right now. That was, I don't even know if he could have blocked that. That was so tightly timed. Goes the clone, and against this is not a good situation for Scavenger whatsoever.
Starting off in the corner.
He's got
a round down.
He's got to have some sort of patience and try to just poke as correctly as he can, and that's not it.
Oh man, he gets himself put back in the corner.
It's very hard to fight yourself out of the corner with this character.
This is match point Rebelo right here. Scavenger needs to turn it around.
Like right there when Rebelo whiffed the grab, that was his chance.
Yeah, and then Rebelo put himself in the corner.
And that's a punish. Breaks to keep Rebelo in the corner, but then backs off. I don't like that decision.
Just throwing everything on the stage at him.
All right, Scavenger, this is his chance.
And he gets it.
Again, this is...
He only needs like 4 more. Oh, it was a throw.
Too early. The block stun was still in effect.
Really nice idea. This
And-
could be it right here.
Lucky break for him.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind.
That's it. That is it. So Rebelo moving on. I mean, looking great. Scavenger started off really strong.
He did, but once Rebelo was able to adapt, I really, really have to say I love the way that he was using Slide in that matchup, getting under most of the projectiles, the air skulls, even Puggles. He was able to use it to low profile and get closer to Quan Chi so he could impose his will.
Yeah, he's definitely studied this match. We saw that last week as well, even using the